My name is Taylor Fujisawa, and I am presenting on the nutritional transition. This is a model used to describe the shifts in diets, physical activity, and causes of disease that accompany changes in economic development, lifestyle, urbanization, and demography. This is linked to the simultaneous rise in nutrition-related non-communicable disease, which currently stand as a leading contributor to global mortality. This is things like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, etc. It has implications for both health and environmental sustainability. So the nutrition transition model was developed by researcher Barry Popkin in 1993. This model was used to describe 5 patterns of diet and lifestyle, which are presented here. They do not refer to a specific historical period. Each stage can occur at different times, in different places, and among different subpopulations within one country, such as between richer and poorer people, who might be experiencing different stages sometimes at the same time. So stage 1 is hunter-gatherer lifestyles, where food is collected, activity levels are high, and obesity is rare. Stage 2 has consumption of a less diverse diet and episodic periods of food shortage. We also see the emergence of monoculture agriculture and a reliance on starchy staples. Popkin also identifies increased social stratification and dietary variation according to gender and social status. Our focus is increasingly on patterns 3, 4, and 5, and in particular on the rapid shift in much of the world's low and middle income countries from the stage of receding famine, stage 3, to non-communicable disease due to diet and lifestyle changes. The term itself is most commonly used by researchers specifically when referencing the shift from stage 3 to stage 4. So again, stage 3, receding famine. Agriculture becomes more industrialized and incomes are rising. Starchy staples become less important. You see inactivity and leisure become a larger part of life. Stage 4 brings quote unquote Western style diets, high in calories, sugar, animal fats, and processed foods. Lifestyles are sedentary. We're seeing an increased prevalence of non-communicable diseases and obesity. People are eating less good fats and fiber. Stage 5 then moves into healthier diets and more active lifestyles, thought to be associated with the desire to prevent or delay non-communicable disease. This stage remains largely hypothetical. You do see it in some places, but not to a meaningful extent. This is another Popkin logic model. The nutrition transition is thought to occur alongside the epidemiologic and demographic transitions, which should be familiar. They typically occur together due to common drivers of societal change, like industrialization, urbanization, and globalization. These 3 concepts detail shifts from high mortality, infectious disease dominated societies to low mortality, chronic disease dominated societies. These patterns are occurring alongside dietary changes and increased life expectancies. But as these low and middle income countries pass through the transitions, their health systems are often overwhelmed by the double burden of disease. Through the epi transition, you'll see both infectious and chronic disease. And then through the nutrition transition, you're seeing both under and over nutrition, which is called the double burden of malnutrition. So the poor and emerging nations of the world are by definition the least able to bear the health costs of treating serious nutrition-related conditions. Yet they are being faced with the cost of caring for diseases of malnutrition, infectious disease, and chronic disease, often simultaneously. So this map here shows the global burden of malnutrition, with the orange representing the most severe double burden. Many of our class readings have pointed to the need for health system strengthening within these nations, largely for this reason. We've read how treatment facilities are often poorly equipped and staffed, resulting in higher case fatality rates when compared to rich nations. And in some cases, food policies designed and applied to reduce food insecurity may constitute another factor contributing to the accelerated process of nutritional transition. So a qualitative understanding of dietary patterns could be used for designing strategies. Intervention should be compatible with local context and should also consider the nature and extent of the food insecurity. Thank you for your time. These are my references.